your upset, laughing at the good times that we had. Even times when sorrow made us sad.
Yo,
Reminisce on the sweetest we had.
this is the Dark Enlightenment podcast with your host MARKSSIUS Hill, aka House Hill, the 2-3 of MCs. Welcome to Enlightenment. Peace.
So this is no messages for today. I was just calling it how I see it. You get what I'm saying? Like, where's your mindset? Is that how little you think of yourself to just flash your ass on the screen? And then I'm gonna tell you what else killed me is pathetic. When they start recording and they reach down and hit shit and back up away from the phone, like, all of a sudden, all these dusty ass dudes want to get on here. I'm gonna tell you, son, you done done this. That's why you ain't no good. Like, girl, who in the hell are you to get on the internet, get on this social media, and scrutinize anybody? Then you have these sisters. What do they call them? The brothers who, the passport brothers. It's so much serious shit going on in this world, and everybody's basically repeating the same thing with none of it matters. How is this going to empower us? How is this going to us as blacks?
Well,
as brown people?
Well, what you mean when they talking about it's like these big girls, or when they talking when these dudes get online, what are they talking about?
All the way from you'll never get a real man because you got this and you got that and got it. Shit. Who are you to sit back and judge? And these women, I think they're outside contributing factors to the demise of the black man and black woman. I think this is government affiliated. You can go online, things that are prominent, they put at the forefront.
Well,
this topic is not going anywhere.
I think the black woman has a lot of accountability that she needs to take. Just like we take a lot. We protect and provide for all our women, whether it's our mama, our sisters, or whatever woman we value in our life. We always make sure we take care of her. It's a lot on our shoulders. So it's only right that they, like we were talking about, don't be online shaking your ass for your kid to see when you're 21. Absolutely. It means you online talking about how big and little dicks are in front of your kid.
My God.
Talking on a dating site and shit.
Do you even deserve to have kids?
No, you don't deserve it. These kids ain't getting this.
But it's easy.
Putting McDonald's and Wendy's in their mouth and
everyday grocery food.
Put the TV in front of them.
It's tainted as well.
Huh?
I said everyday grocery store food because it's tainted as well. But
oh yeah, that's what we need.
Absolutely. But we have to look and say, okay, how did this single mother get to this point? Where's that single father out there who's supposed to be taking care of this child or contributing towards this child's care?
She picked that nigga.
Or did whoever picked? Once the child is here, we're past that point. On the face.
Who let the pussy get there? You can't get the pussy. Women control sex, men control relationships. Do you think that's true? What you think about that? Men control relationships, women control sex. They do. You can't get nothing done without them. You always can. But it's them with that. And for relationships, when they want a relationship, it's you the one who's saying, well, I might not be ready for that. And you the one who got to determine whether we finna get married, we finna be boyfriend, girlfriend, we finna do what we gonna do. You the one who determined that. You can blow her off, whatever. She gonna really determine that. She gonna go after the dude that she wants. She gonna choose. She gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
So women are smart. Some women don't give in to slims and nuts. Some women actually say, okay, yeah, this guy right here might be fly, he might dress nice, he might be fucking all the chicks. But what is this nigga gonna give me other than a baby or a disease? So she might say, you know what? This dude over here probably don't look as good as him, but he got pretty decent genetics. He respect me, he make decent money. You know, that's just, you know, it's like all in a box too.
Well, what percentage of women do you think are like that?
I mean,
you know, men, we're logical beings. Like men, we put numbers on things. Like, you know, we can logically rationalize things when we see numbers to them and stuff. Women have kind of a hard time, I think, with that. But us as men, I could say, out of all those women, the percentage that'll go past that dude, you know, that's got the swag and all this, you know, we got the nice hair and blue eyes and he's dark and tall and all that. She looked past him to see that dude that's gonna really give a damn about her. And you know, he's really a good guy. He would never cheat on her. You know what I'm saying? That dude's out there. She wouldn't normally look past that other guy to go with this dude that's meant for her. I mean, you know, the dude that's better for her, should I say. So I say that percentage is probably at about 15%.
Well, it depends on where you are. There's so many contributing factors. And this is how I sum this. This is the universe. And men are not made to understand women. And women are not made to understand men. And we can try and mash our brains together and point fingers, but maybe there's just not this connective force for us to understand one another. You get it? I mean, I don't want to fully understand a woman. It takes too much time and effort in life. There's other things contribute. I think that we are put together as men and as women to play our particular roles in society. And I think that oftentimes there are outsiders that factor into that and try and
motherfuckers ain't playing their role though. That's the problem.
well, that can come and go because it's not always he worked hard, come home, she cook and take care of the kids. Times change. And things change. With that, like men going to prison, there's a lot of women who in different fields now. And it's just a lot of men don't even respect women. As well as women that respect themselves, the ones that do, when women rise and try and do more, they're chastised and shit on as if to progress, whether it be for themselves trying to climb this political or social, whatever ladder it is, and reach this ceiling, which should never have been there, put there by Caucasian male. So, I don't know. I think they get a bad rap. I think women's rights is muddled with BS because you intertwine it with other rights as far as these trends, everything.
But women have all the rights.
The women's ain't even paid right. Yeah.
What?
Well, listen.
Women get paid right? See, that's a fallacy.
From what perspective? They're paid less than men still, and they can do some of the same jobs.
They don't do the same job.
I understand. And then men like to automatically jump to physical shit. I'm talking about,
but they don't want them jobs.
And who would? Who would? I mean,
Man.
Good, man. Go get it. But the point I'm trying to make is, I'm simply saying, just like blacks should be paid like whites, women should be paid like men. If you do the job, fuck all the money, well, pay the person accordingly. As long as the job is done accordingly and correctly. Look, man, white men have fucked a lot of this up, and we got to break the barriers that they've put up and blinded us with. Women don't deserve this or that. Yeah, they do. They had us. What is this fucking war against women?
The thing is, though, that women really don't want the role that they don't want to be the boss. They don't want to be the person that's building shit.
Always, no, they don't.
They don't want to be that person.
Look, they want to be that strong woman who eventually get out of their everyday fuck market and get their own business, and it grows. And yeah, their head get big. That just comes with power. I know how soft it is. That comes with power. Even the man that has that money, if he don't have it and he still with it, he ain't gonna fuck as many bitches.
That's a man, but a woman with money, she is limited in the men that she's dating. Because she's looking for a man who's better than her. Women always...
Not all of them, bro. Some of them... Look, man, let me tell you this.
They're wired.
Let me tell you what I've learned here in this little town. All the women y'all scared of drive these Benzes and
who is y'all?
And these niggas drive these big expeditions and stuff. They ain't doing that. You get it? So it's a numbers game. But you see this guy right here?
L.A., I mean, come on. You're nice little fella.
But looks ain't everything. A woman will suck.
Either a woman want that look, that swag, or she want
realness, man. Because money, and some women got money and never good. Let me tell you why I do so well in that fight. Because women up there do, hey, you hear me? And this, as I said before, it's a huge African culture of males and people, but they come over in their mindset of domination of a woman. Even they ain't having that shit, so they clash. They don't even really do much difference. Well, here we come, American man from the South, decent personality, can communicate, decent listening. Don't lie. I gotta tell the shit. I don't come from the real life. You get it, hold on, shit in the back, but I just like it. I don't want this shit to start off with a lie. You get it? Mm-hmm. And they can respect that. They already know when they look at you if they want to lay up under you or not.
Yeah, true.
Right. I can see this. I never thought bitches would follow me around the grocery store. This is great.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
This is good.
Most women want to be with a dude that they can look up to and respect him. You know what I'm saying? And in order for that to happen for a woman, you usually need to show her that you're better than her. Either by your compliment, not better. You're at a higher status than her. You're a leader. All leaders have attributes that make them a leader, that make people want to follow them. Absolutely. So you're her leader. You know what I'm saying? If she don't respect you as such, then that means you're not up to par in the money or the looks and physique part. That's them the two factors of why I'm choosing.
Okay, look, what about the man who can't handle the fact that woman makes more money than him and it makes him feel insecure and mentally it affects?
I don't think that.
Shit, nigga, it does happen. What happens when you meet a woman and she already got basically what she needed? Come on, man. Women
she gotta come on me, though. She gotta come on me. She the one who's gonna be lonely. A woman ain't finna be pulling on young dude to marry her like that. I mean, those numbers are very low. The older they get, the less chance it is they gonna get married. Ain't nobody picking up no 60-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, but a 60-year-old man, he's doing nice thing out there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's in a total reverse for them, but they feel like us. They feel like they can still do it like a 60-year-old man. With out there at the club, the brains pulling the young hunkies. No, you are a cougar A young dude, he might hit you, he might pump and dump, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't finna be, it's a rare occasion where you gonna swoop one up, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, that's it for you. Like, people like, I know people in my family who that age.
That's like women lower their standards. And some women dignify themselves like, look, I know this nigga should still fuck me. He does a good job, and you get what I'm saying? Like I said, man, them chicks up there was giving me $1,000 fucking all flip cards.
Nothing for it.
Like,
hey, that's how you know when a woman like you.
A gift.
Yeah, a gift or anything that's takes money.
Like, I didn't find that shit offensive, but
there was pain. He get paid for his services. Ladies,
no, but
our services are running for a small fee, of course.
But man, honestly, a lot of there are very many people out here with this problem. And when a woman can find, look,
it's a lot of women.
Listen, bro, when you meet a person who wants nothing from you other than just your time, and I'm speaking of women, I love traveling around the country because, you know, this crazy ass chick I met down here, who's talking about, am I going to put anything in her drink? Did you put anything in the weed? I'm like, get out.
Keep running on you like that.
Get out, bitch. Get yourself in paper.
Talking crazy. Now we were talking about how many bodies a chick needs to have before she considered a whore.
Such a great.
I love saying that. Whore.
Man, no, bro. I really fuck with you. Nigga ain't moving.
Boy gets there. I got you. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That's that. I guess there's no way in there.
For all you whores out there, we want to know how many bodies you had. So in the comments, go ahead, be honest. You can be anonymous or whatever. Just say how many bodies you had. For me, if you had 3 bodies, after that, you're a whore.
From whose perspective?
And the third one needs to be the guy that's the permanent dick right there. Cause
by who's standing? Who makes those rules? Why 3? Why not 5 or 6?
Because you got too many, there's too many dick comparisons at that point. You like, oh, he don't feel like this one. He didn't do what that one did. You don't supposed to be even knowing all of this. You're supposed to be a virgin.
So, okay, what if she got gated by 3 guys and that's all the guys she's
Oh, that's a special circumstance. I mean, she's still a virgin in my eyes. Just that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be totally different. But she chose to be those guys. She gave her most precious possession up. And really a woman's most precious possession is her womb, giving a child to a man. So if she had a child, I don't want to say it's just like, it's, you know, it has to be a special type of woman for a guy to look past that. And there are women out there like that. I will say it's a small minority. But there are women out there who can look past all the mistakes and flaws, and they're humble and have enough humility to know that, okay, now's the time to be a woman. Now's the time to do it.
What factors make these women a woman?
I mean, you taking care of your child for real. You feeding them right. You getting them the proper spiritual nourishment. You talking to them. You giving them knowledge. You ain't just sending them to school, picking them up, giving them some McDonald's. tell them to do their homework, go to bed, same process over. Like, you know, you ain't telling them nothing, you sending them to church, you ain't giving them nothing out of your spirit that will help it. I mean, it's just so that type of shit, and it's other factors. You're not a housewife and staying out 3 in the morning all the time. Like, you find yourself drunk out at, you know, past midnight every other weekend and that type of stuff. Like, you know, it's just, you know, it's a whole bunch of stuff. You wear tight clothes every time I see you got on some, you know. It's just, you know the ones, man.
These are the things that bother me about this.
And it's a lot of other things too. The Facebook stuff, like, you know, social media stuff, and it's like a whole package with the fake hair and the lashes and the nails, and like, it's a prototype. You know what I'm saying? And that prototype is very,
I think
heavy.
Those women who have the long eyelashes and women in general who cannot embrace their beauty and take the wigs and weaves off, how can certain men take advice from a woman? She had a PhD. I get it, she's a doctor, the whole nine. But if you're not your true self, how do I know I'm getting true advice? If you know, how do I know that's not your wig? You know, how do I know that's not a mask that you put on? You change personalities like you change who are you this week, and you're not sure. So, I mean, you can look at it from that perspective.
Yeah, because you wearing a mask, man. You got a whole mask up. You never seen a man with a wig on or lashes.
Yeah, I've seen many of them with
I'm
wigs
talking
on.
about real men.
And I'm talking about what I thought were real men. Look, how did we get here? What's the end game? I mean, you know, when the wrong people run the show, this is what you get a service.
Oh, as far as the wigs and anything fake, yeah, I don't care for that. It's a lot of women out here like that. But
I think women get a bad rap.
What's your body? How many bodies can you have?
Whore! Well, I don't want to answer the question, but does it matter when they asking their God for forgiveness for all their sins? They're back at zero, so they're a walking virgin.
Oh, here we go.
They can simply ask for forgiveness every time they lay down with that cookie from the strangers. You get it? But how do those men feel? How does that man feel fucking that strange woman and passing judgment on him when he don't have his own front yard in the middle of the back? I'm just saying. What would you do?
Man, look. Okay, as far as the spiritual part, they believing in erroneous teachings that is not giving them responsibility for their own spirit.
The only spirit they get is from the spirit that the federal government sends us through these devices that we stare into. We get the spirit through the signals that's
not my vibration. I don't vibrate on that frequency.
Well, that's the new thing with vibrations. The only vibrations
that's not the new thing. That's the whole thing.
It's these Negroes riding around here with 15s, interrupting nice, quiet community. That's the only vibrations we get. The best thing a person can do is try and be alone to themselves as long as possible to spiritually cleanse yourself of all the negative spirits that we pass through invisibly. People shoot at us and we never even see some of this. So we get evil spirits and demons. When you walk in peace and you know you have good intentions and you can self-police yourself, you get it? You can just look inside and say, okay, I'll let you clean yourself up. Why are you here? Bro, your ancestors shook you away. Shook you away early in the morning. And I don't fight it trying to go to sleep. Sometimes I'm here, you get it, rehab. I can float and just sleep and then let my body just rest and dream and not stress. And sometimes I don't look at the money I'm making. I'm going to get. I can't let money be the full everything. Just guide me. Just release and believe in nothing. Everything.
I don't know. That's the power of mind.
I'm questioning myself.
That's the power of your spirit, man.
Absolutely. Somebody said that's what
Yes, sir, man.
I was thinking about.
Shoot. You and all the guys I know like you, man. Ain't nothing on doing that. I think that got a lot to do with that spirit.
So I saw this, I read this, now I'm starting to believe we need to take up myself. What we do in this lifetime before we pass to the third realm, it's a realm between earth and the higher heavens or whatever it is. What we do on this in this shit will judge. I have a problem.
You think it's gonna be a judgment? No, I don't believe it.
However, the word is defined. I think what we did, does our good deeds outweigh all things. Thoughts, hate, ignorant shit, wasting our years chasing pussy or crazy shit when you can volunteer, have good thought, meditate, have good intentions, smile, all of that shit. The crazy guy outside the wife. Laugh with him and not at. You get it? Dude, that shit make me laugh, bro.
Yeah, sometimes
I don't care, but I can't. That's my ancestor. And I fight against this other everyday nigga that walk the earth. Someone, I'm trying to judge me as I move about. Even in traffic sometimes, bro, I be like, you bad driving, bitch. I bright light your ass. I put that blue light on the car.
You're that guy. Oh God, you're the guy that's slowing up in front of me.
No, bro. Listen, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, and I'm not that asshole that getting people. But when you couldn't cross lanes just to come to a stop, like, hold on, let me just get the phone and take a picture of the ignorant. You get it? Like, are you holding your breath while we up here talking about you because you doing dumb shit?
I got the photo of the years.
Bro, how far, how fast you gonna go?
Hey.
If you gonna loop the bypass again and again, like, gee whiz, man. But yeah, I don't jump on the latest crazes. I don't follow the crowd. I'm just now getting to stranger things. You get it. Latest crazy, you gotta do it. You gotta watch this, bro. I'm reading.
Whether you're uptown, downtown, nigga, throw it up. The deuces in the air with the high grade blood. Whether you're downtown, round town, nigga, throw it up. The deuces in the air, show you know what no one love. Flip, flop, drip, drop when I dip on the slab. Hip hop, tip top, niggas live in the lab. Trip hop, hip hop, now you within the land of Alabama, Alabama.